Gail Stephenson. A true force in the legal community, Gail Stephenson's influence extends far and wide. Her 2 decades as the Director of Legal Analysis and Writing at Southern University Law Center showcases her unparalleled dedication to legal education. She was honored with the title of 2014 Distinguished Law Professor by the Louisiana Bar Foundation. Gail Stephenson's academic journey began with honors, securing a Bachelor of Arts from Northwestern State University in 1976. Inducted into Phi Kappa Phi, Purple Jackets, and the Political Science Honor Society, Gail Stephenson set the standard for scholarly achievement. A luminary in her own right, Stephenson earned her Juris Doctorate from the Paul M. Hebert Law Center in 1984. Her accolades include membership in the well-known Louisiana Law Review and Order of the Coif. A paragon of legal scholarship, she was enshrined into the Paul M. Hebert Law Center Hall of Fame in 1987. Following graduation, Gail began a storied career, serving as a law clerk to U.S. District Judge Frank J. Palazzola. She later distinguished herself as a research attorney for Judge Melvin Shortis of the Louisiana First Circuit Court of Appeal. Stephenson's commitment to her craft is matched only by her active involvement in state and local bar associations. For over 2 decades, Stephenson has served the Louisiana Bar Journal's editorial board, lending her expertise as the recent developments editor, while also serving as managing editor of the Baton Rouge Lawyer. Gail Stephenson has also assumed leadership roles as president of the Baton Rouge Association of Women Attorneys in 1995 and the Baton Rouge Bar Association in 2012.
I don't think I ever missed a football game. I always went to the football games, especially, of course, back then the State Fair game versus Louisiana Tech was the big game. I even missed my best friend's wedding because it happened to be on the same weekend as the State Fair game. The political science faculty was Jane Naum, Kenneth, Larry Knotts, and Ron Chin were exceptional. The other professor that really stands out in my memory is not so much because of his exceptional teaching, but it's because he brought my husband, Joe Stephenson, and me together in his Health 101 class, and that was Coach Howell. Instead of having a final, he had us collect for the Arthritis Foundation. So we were the only 2 people in the class who didn't know anybody else to partner up with, and we had to find a partner. And so Joe and I ended up being partners and going door to door collecting for the Arthritis Foundation, and that led to 50 years of us being partners. In every political science class that I took after the first one, we had to write a 20-page paper. And in my upper level English classes, I had to write. And that's the one thing in law school that you really need to know how to do is write. So I got lots of practice in writing at Northwestern. I didn't even minor in English, even though one of my professors kept trying to convince me that I really should major in English instead. But I ended up being the director of legal writing. I've always liked writing, and I ended up writing a column on grammar for the bar magazine for Baton Rouge, and which sort of in a way led to me getting the job as director of legal writing. So having all that practice of analysis and writing at Northwestern really prepped me for law school. It was certainly a surprise when I got the call from Dr. Jones telling me that I was going to be inducted. But I'm sure that my parents are looking down from heaven and with big smiles on their faces. Nobody in my family had ever graduated from college. But my parents were, determined that their kids were gonna get a good education. I went to Northwestern My 4 siblings followed me. All my sisters graduated from Northwestern. 2 of my sisters got master's degrees from Northwestern. And we're just a Northwestern family. And so they are all very proud of me, and I'm very honored to be receiving this honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gail Stephenson to Northwestern State University's Long Purple Line.